I would like to welcome you all in the lecture series of Managerial Economics. In this session, I am going to discuss what are the exceptions of law of demand. In the last session, we discussed about what is a law of demand, and we familiar one curve as well, demand curve. According to the law of demand, it states that when the price of the product increases, obviously the demand decreases. But this is not happening for all the cases. In this session, I'm going to demonstrate or I'm going to explain. So what are the major cases which are which are violating the law of demand? Now let us see some exceptions. The first and the foremost, it is very popular. That is in management studies, it is very popular. That is Giffen paradox. What do you mean by Giffen paradox? It is also known as inferior goods. Like according to this analysis, poor people in Ireland used to buy potatoes and meat. When the price of potatoes fell down, they bought less of them and spent more on meat, like that. So it is one of the popular dishes, like a potato and meat in Ireland. Suppose if the price of potato is very high, people buy more meat and vice versa. This is actually called a Giffen paradox. That's a general situation in our places also it is happening. It is one of the example. Like if for example, if the people of basic food like rice drops, some might be buy less rice and spend more on fruits or meat instead. Item A and B. If the price hike of item A and B are very common to your places. Suppose if the item A, the price of item A is very high, usually you will go for B, right? And vice versa. That's what exactly called a Giffen paradox. That is actually one of the assumption of like we can say like a law of demand. Now I would like to discuss another point called see you can see. So another point is Veblen effect. It is applicable for luxury goods. Rich people buy expensive goods for status, not for the use. Higher prices make these goods more desirable. For example, buying Audi car, buying Mercedes Benz. Okay, like a luxury brand like Rolex, then Gucci or expensive painting become more attractive when price rise. That is actually called a Veblen effect. It's applicable for the luxury goods. Okay, people buy expensive good for the like status, getting iPhone, getting Audi cars, like that, right? Regardless of price rise. Another one is actually called fear of shortage. What do you mean by fear of shortage? During crisis, people buy more even at high prices, fearing of shortage. Especially you people might have purchased excess amount of goods and stationaries, goods and rations during the COVID-19 pandemic, right? You people might have purchased more masks regardless of price. Even you people might have purchased more liters of sanitizer irrespective of prices. That's what exactly happening during pandemic situation. That is actually fear of shortage that violates law of demand. So one more thing, like fear of price rise. People expect price to increase further to buy more now. They may think that tomorrow, if the fuel price is very high, what I will do? I'll go and fill my petrol in my car. Okay. If, for example, tomorrow, if the purchase gold, I feel that the gold price will hike. I'll get more amount of gold and make it ready. When fuel price increases, expected to rise, people rush to fill up their vehicle. That is actually quite common thing. Correct. Another one is actually called speculation. It is basically stock market. People buy more of something when they expect its price rise in picture. Some anticipation. Okay. Investors buy more shares when the stock price are rising to sell them later for the profit. That is exactly happening in speculation. Yeah. Another assumption we can say conspicuous or we can consumption. Some products are purchased due to lifestyle trends despite of high prices. Example, a new iPhone model sell rapidly even there is a price hike. Some products are like that. For example, some brand shirt, even Allen Solly, Peter England, though the price is very high, people are ready to purchase it. So there is no we cannot consider it for law of demand. Some emergencies you can see. What are some cases like emergencies? See, look at the emergencies. See, during the crisis, people buy essential item even if price is very high, even though price is very high. During the flood, water bottles and essential of medicine sells at very high prices. People never bother about the prices because the requirement is very important. Ignorance. People unaware about the market prices pay more. Like tourists often pay higher prices for without checking their actual market price. Sometimes because like if you go for some other unknown places, we'll buy the items regardless of prices. We are not aware about the market. Necessities. Basic needs like food, medicines, and electricity purchase regardless of price. That is 100%. It's a basic requirement, right? So people buy salt and life-saving medicines. Even price is very high. So these are the assumptions like that demand is not always influenced by the prices, but by this factor like emergency, urgency, status, speculation, and a necessity. These are the few exceptions of law of demand. And thank you for watching this video. If you are watching our channel first time, I request you to subscribe and share with your stakeholders, those who are working in the similar kind of domain. Even I am planning to add more number of subjects and I'll be coming up with soon. Thank you for watching this video. Happy learning. Have a great day. Thank you.